Hey guys, welcome back to yet another video here on RevAtlas. I'm Sandeep, and in today's video we're going to be doing something very different than what we usually do on our channel, and we are also going to be taking a look at a brand new smartphone. So the smartphone in question is the Realme X2 Pro. So this is the latest flagship smartphone from Realme, and it's going to be launched in India very soon. So in this particular video we're going to be taking a look at its charging speed and seeing just how fast it is and whether it actually lives up to the expectations set by the company in terms of a fast charging speed. Now before we get started, please do make sure to hit the subscribe button and also give us a thumbs up at the end of the video if you happen to enjoy this video. And now let's get this video started. So you'll notice a slightly different setup behind me, and that's because I have the Nikon D850 set up to record a second sort of B-roll so that we can actually monitor the charge happening in real time while I'm giving you a rough run through of the specifications and the features in detail. So I've also set the timer of the screen to 30 minutes so it doesn't time out. I've put the plastic case so that it doesn't actually slip and fall off the table while it's charging, and right about now it is at 43% and the time is 5:58 p.m. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but I'll try and take a screenshot so that I can actually post it up on screen later. But let me see if it comes up. There you go. So I guess you're able to see it. Now let us try and charge it. So let me just get rolling on here. It's recording. 43% at 5:59, and I'm gonna plug it in now. And it's set. I'm just setting the focus. So yeah, and we are rolling. So it's at 44% already, and we're just getting started. So let me give you a brief run through the battery capacity and the charging speed on this. So it comes with a 4000 mAh battery. It's quite similar to what you would find on the Realme XT as well as the Realme 5 Pro. What's different here is basically the charging capabilities. We all know what VOOC charging does and how fast it can be, 22 watts, 18 watts, or the various implementations of it, how fast it can be. But in this case, it's a completely different league altogether. And now if I look at it, it's already at 46%. Yeah, and we're just talking and it's still just increasing. It's pretty crazy. So you get a charger in the box that looks very similar to a regular VOOC charger, and if you don't look at the branding up front, both of them look practically identical to you because the overall shape and size and weight of the charger is practically identical. When you look at the branding, you see the difference. One is VOOC, which comes with the Realme XT and the Realme 5 Pro. The other one is the Super VOOC charger, which comes with the X2 Pro. So this is a 50 watt charger which can do a maximum of 5 volts at 10 ampere, and that is one of the fastest that you can get on the market, and they say that it goes from 0 to 100 in about 32 minutes, I believe. I'll confirm exactly if it's correct, or if it's not, then I'll kind of add an annotation so that you guys know what is the exact charging speed. But that is pretty insane, and there's no other phone on the market, I think, at this particular price range that is going to be launching at, which comes with such a fast charging method. So it's pretty insane how fast they're going in terms of the overall charging speeds. And now I can see it's already at 51%. That's pretty insane. Of course, you do have to kind of use the exact same cable and exact same charger, and I really specify same cable because even though the VOOC charger also comes with the special VOOC cable and it looks almost identical to the Super VOOC cable, the branding is different on that cable as well. And even in terms of the material used on the outside, it seems a bit softer. The cable on the outside seems a bit softer on the Super VOOC. I'm not sure if it's to give a more premium feeling to it or whether it actually has any function on the outside also, but internally also there is a difference in how the wiring and everything is done. So you would need to use the Super VOOC cable along with the Super VOOC charger in order to get the maximum charging speed. Now it's also worth mentioning that such fast charging can generally make your device hotter, but what they have done is kind of put that aside into the charger itself, so all the power management and those kind of things are handled by the charger itself and not on the phone. But another thing to keep in mind is also that with time there is a chance that such fast charging speeds could deplete your battery life faster. So Realme says that they have taken all that into account and have minimized the kind of battery life deterioration over time, but a long-term use would kind of reveal what the real thing is. But for now, I think it's all great, and it's great to see that many manufacturers are pushing towards faster and faster charging standards, and coupled with larger batteries in terms of capacity is good to see how we will progress in terms of charging here and overall battery life on smartphones itself. So now coming to the end of the video, we can see that it is at 58%. That's pretty incredible. So from the start of the video, from after the introduction basically till from the time I connected it up until now, it has done around 15% in no time. I'll also be doing a full charge from 0 to 100%, and that will give you an idea on how fast it can charge from not to 100%. But until then, this also should show you just how fast it is. In the time that we were talking, it was able to kind of rapidly charge the phone, even though it was not in the very low figures. Generally, phones tend to throttle their speeds as it goes higher on in the battery percentage, but in this case it seems to be still very, very fast, and one of the fastest I've tried on any smartphone till date. Now I'm going to end this video. As always, thanks for watching, and we're already on 61%, and that's insane. Thanks for watching this video. See you again in the next one. Sorry. Hold on guys, before we end this video, make sure to watch this segment as well, where I test the charging from 0% up until 100% and see just how long the Realme X2 Pro takes. So we did measure the temperature of the device before and after charging, just to make sure that Realme's claims are actually true. And before starting it was around 26 degrees Celsius, and after charging we'll let you know the results once we hit 100%. We will be speeding this up quite a bit, considering you wouldn't want to wait and watch the entire test duration at the actual real-time speed. We shall also check the charge percentage at every 5-minute interval until we reach 100%. After 5 minutes of charge, the phone had gotten to 20% of charge. At the 10-minute mark, the phone had reached 43% of charge. At the 15-minute mark, the phone had reached 62% of charge. At the 20-minute mark, the phone had reached 80% of charge. At the 25-minute mark, it had reached 96% of charge. The phone had hit 99% by the time it was 26 minutes into the charging. But it stayed that way up until 31 minutes and 30 seconds, which is when it actually completed the full charge. Now that itself is 3.5 minutes faster than what Realme claims that the X2 Pro takes to get from 0 to 100%, so that definitely is hats off to Realme for achieving that. We also did measure the temperature after the charging, and the peak was 30 degrees Celsius, which does show that the heat management is pretty good even with such aggressive fast charging. That's it for this video guys, thanks for watching, see you again in the next one.